Hey, friends.
Hey.
Well, welcome to the Glam family. Hello, hello. And
Hey,
then
be about it, unit.
I always do it backwards.
I know. I'm like, oh.
Everything is backwards. They know who they are because they're on your wall. There you go.
Yeah.
They're kind of on my wall too. Glam.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, y'all. How you doing today? Let us know you're watching by dropping a comment in. As much as Robin and I can talk to each other, we'd love to know that you're listening. I mean, we could talk to each other pretty much all day.
We talk to ourselves just on purpose for no reason, but we really want to do this for you. I just want you to know. So we are coming live to really give you a little lowdown of the new products. Whether you are in Mary Kay to get info on good products and get a discount on your products, or you're in Mary Kay because you trying to get a free car, either way, you know we have the best products. That's why you're here. So we're excited to get to share with you the products we've been using for a little while. And by the way, if you don't know this, as directors, we get a box of goodies before everything comes out. It's my favorite part about being a director. So if you're like, ooh, I want to get in on the know, well, got to be a director, but that's okay. We still share with you all the goodies. So I made a fun little slideshow to show you all the products. If you guys have questions or comments, drop them below, and we will be reaching out to you guys because you all, everyone can order these products on February 15th. They will launch on your website February 16th. And those of you that have done PCP, which means Preferred Customer Program, your customers are going to receive this lookbook in the mail with a free sample. Next week, it's going to drop in their mailbox. And then you will get to be able to order on the 10th. And if you're in Arizona, I always say that's 10 p.m. on the 9th. Just saying, I like the early bird special. You know how
that's real. I would do that too. Heck yeah. I'd be like 10:01, ding, 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 done. Going to bed. Bye.
I know. So it's automatically launched. So
well,
that's how I learned that.
This time change would be 11. Because we're only an hour difference. But don't worry, the other time change is coming in March. So
no, I don't like it when we're 2 hours apart either. Gosh, time change. If I could run the world, I would say nobody change your time.
Well, they're talking about getting rid of it in some places.
Someone convinced me of why we need time change, because I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but my unpopular opinion is we don't need time change.
I think it's a little antiquated now. But I want to keep the summer hours where it's daytime all the time.
Oh, got it.
Not the winter hours where it's dark at like 5. Like, what is that?
Oh, I guess for us, it's dark at like 6:30. So.
I mean, that's fine. But not 4.
Not really. Okay, so
anyway.
Someone agrees with me. We don't need a time change. I want to know who that was. We can't see it on our StreamYard, so I'm like, I'm gonna go look.
Who are you?
Who are you? Because you and I are probably friends. Just gonna say that. Ooh, is it your unit or mine? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's your name, Facebook user? So when we use StreamYard, by the way, we can't see who you are unless you allow StreamYard. It says Facebook.
It sounded like a threat. It's not a lie.
We are giddy today. So let's get it started with my cool PowerPoint. Yeah?
Yeah. You guys, she put this together and you need to tell her how pretty it is. Oh, it's Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. Yay. Okay, see, I knew we were best friends. She's in California, so she is behind us an hour. So it's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So spring products, we're going to hit them to you right now. I get to start with the fun stuff. The new Supreme Hydrating Lipsticks. Who's excited? I'm excited. So first of all, what I want you to know, a couple of things. There are 8 shades. They are mostly, you've got like a couple, like some nude, pink, reds, and we have one kind of plum color, the boho, which is what Nicole's wearing right now, and I'll highlight her in a second. One of the things I love about this product, it has vitamin E and sunflower oil, so they're super hydrating. I'm going to be real, though. I was kind of like, ooh, that means it's probably not going to stay on long, right? When you guys think like super hydrating, you're like, it's slipping off into my face and it's just not looking good. I was so shocked. Actually, to be really candid, I didn't get my box in time, but when we went to Nicole and I were in Georgia together, and she had all her lipsticks, so I put them on. I used all of her lipsticks while we were in Georgia, and I was like, dang. These are so moisturized. I feel like I put on like a chapstick with like that's staying and is moisturizing, and it stayed really well. So I'm very impressed with that. If you don't know, we are phasing out our True Dimensions lipsticks and replacing them with this. So if you're like, Oh my gosh, I love those True Dimensions. Those are the ones that like the pop top. People always get confused, but that's how you open them. Those are phasing out, and these are replacing them. So if you want those True Dimensions, you better jump in and get them now. But I will tell you, I'm obsessed with these new ones. I think they're going to be top sellers. We're starting with 8 colors. When we went to leadership, I did ask them. They said they would come up with more colors as we go, but they're starting here to make sure we love this formula. How cool is that? I love that about Mary Kay. So
I love that you were smart enough to ask.
right.
Like I was like, there's 8 colors, the end.
The end. Well, logically, I mean, how many True Dimensions colors did we have?
A lot.
A lot. So I was like, if we have that many, are they going to add more? And I noticed that they really stayed in like the pink side. There weren't a lot of plums or things like that. So I was just curious about that. So from left to right, I think that's how you guys see this. I'm just going to go through. So Better Than Bare, and I love this. These are Mary Kay images that we can give to you guys in different skin tones. I love they have 3 different skin tones, and they have them all have the lipsticks on. So Better Than Bare is that nude. Next to that is the Fuchsia Dream, which I love this color. It's one of my favorite. We used to have a color really similar to it, and it's like my fave, so I love that one. A fun pop of color. The Boho Plum, which I'm just going to do this to her real quick. She's wearing the Boho Plum. Look at our girl. Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Rocking it. Okay, Boho Plum. Casual Rose, which I would say is probably right now the all-time favorite. Everyone, the 3 of us, our friend Kirsty was like, that's my jam. I feel like that's my favorite, like neutral. I love that one. And then we have the Festive Pink up top next to the Coral Confetti. The Coral Confetti is really like a legitimate coral. The Festive Pink is a really fun pink color, easy to wear kind of pink, kind of everyone's pink. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that everyone can wear that color. And then the Rockstar Red. Rockstar Red. I love a good red. Everyone should wear red. If you don't wear red lipstick, try the Rockstar Red because you'll probably rock it. And then Poetic Pink. I'm actually wearing the Poetic Pink. They look very different on me than they do on everyone else, and I think it's mostly because our chemistry changes them. But I like the Poetic Pink better with a lip liner than I like it by itself. I feel like, and I personally always wear a lip liner when I wear lipstick. It just makes it last longer, keeps it from bleeding, and I really like the light nude lip liner. If you guys were curious. So, Nicole, any thoughts on the lipstick?
I'm just so excited to have them. So you guys see all these women that have taken the time to put on the lipstick to take the pictures. I've always been like, that seems like a lot of work. Well, when you hang out with super fun, trendy friends, they encourage you to do things that make you uncomfortable. So today, I actually put on and took off 5 different shades of lipstick and took pictures in them. So you too can get uncomfortable to sell lipstick.
Thank you, Nicole, for doing that for us. I'm doing the same thing today. So we just love to give real life images of our colors. So I'm excited. Yes. All right. So moving on to the next are our minis. By the way, these are all limited edition and we do have minimums. So we're going to talk about that, but Nicole's going to go first.
Okay, so I get to talk about our hand cream minis. So we have the satin hand mini, or the satin hands, which is, 3 ounces, normal size, obviously well loved. And then we have like the minis, which are like this big. I don't know. It's like 5 hands and then it's done. So Mary Kay came up with these minis. So they come in this really cool box. It's like a hexagon. It's super cute. And it comes with 3 different scents inside. So those scents are Peach Gardenia, Pink Freesia, and Citrus Fields. They are adorbs, 1 ounce. So they are a little bit bigger than the minis and obviously 2 ounces smaller than the regular size. But what I like about it is it's $13 for the 3. And if you think about where do you always need hand lotion? You need it in your purse, you need it in your car, and you need it in your desk. And so this would be a great gift for yourself or for someone who's always asking for your lotion. We all have that friend. Sometimes I'm that friend. If I changed my purse and the lotion didn't make it. But I love that the fragrances aren't really overpowering. So it's not like a certain company that uses more fragrance than they do moisturization. So it's just, I love them. And I think they're super cute, but they're limited edition. So once they're gone, they're gone.
Bam, there you go. And I I love the scents as well, and I usually don't like scented things at all. So, especially when you have a word like pink freesia, that just scares me. I'm like, oh, that's gonna smell like my grandma's bathroom. I don't know. I just feel like that's gonna be weird. And pink freesia is actually, ironically, my favorite. So, I just put it on too. I just love it. I don't know why, but so I love that there's 3 of them too. So as consultants, y'all can buy them for yourself, give them as gifts, or you can sell them as a set of 3. I think I'll most likely sell them as a set of 3, but also you can break them apart and give them as gifts. So I love that option as well. So 14 retail. So just remember all these prices are
I think it's
retail.
13. I'm so sorry.
Did I say 4? I don't know. Am I wrong?
I feel like it's 13. Do you have the catalog right there?
I do. I'm looking. Did I took the number wrong? It's 14.
Okay. My bad. 14 doll hairs.
Doll hairs. Okay. There you go.
Should probably get my act together, you guys. See, look, you too can be a director.
All right. Now I'm going to talk about the masking minis, which if y'all have ever heard me talk about our masks products in general, you know I love a good self-care mask. So these are the same. They're actually a little bit bigger, ironically, than our hand creams. They are 1.2 ounces, which means they are perfect for travel. So here's what I'm thinking in my head. First of all, for me, I'm going to keep these in my travel set with my miniature or my travel miracle set. And I have my mini oil-free eye makeup remover and my mini micellar water. I'm creating my own travel set out of these products. And I love, love, love these together because these, Nicole and I were just talking about this. Nicole and I have very different skins. Skin type. I don't know, whatever the word, but I have really oily skin and Nicole really has oily skin that's also sensitive. Let me clarify. And Nicole has dry skin that just is amazing and she can do whatever. She never has any sensitivity issues. It's really nice for her. Welcome. Anyways, so what I love is I actually love both these products together and so does Nicole. We use them a little differently. So I'm going to talk about how I use them. The charcoal mask, first of all, I only use in my really oily areas, which to be fair is a lot of my face. It's kind of like my nose, my cheeks, and my forehead, and a little bit on my chin where like my husband, I put this thing all over his face because he's the most oily human on the planet and he loves it more than life itself. So we love a good charcoal mask, but now we have it to travel and a mini size. Like I say, this is a good like, oh, I want to try it size, right? Travel or try it. And then our moisture renewing gel mask, I put this on after I do the charcoal mask all over my face and then I go to sleep. And I wake up and I wash my face and I have this luxurious feeling. So Nicole, tell the people how your dry, perfect skin uses it.
Oh, perfect skin. No pressure there. So I was also gifted with super red skin and melasma. So for perfect. Okay. But no, she's right in the sense that like I just don't have a lot of reactions. So she deals a little bit more with breakouts than I do, skin sensitivity. Mine's like, do what you will, have your way with me. It's fine. We'll figure it out. As long as it's moisturized, we're fine. Pretty much. But if as soon as I get out of the shower, my skin is like, where's that moisturizer at? I'm gonna crack and fall off. So it's a serious business. So when I multi-mask, I do just my T-zone for the charcoal just because I get a little pimply on my nose and my chin and stuff, just depending on time of month and other things, my eating habits. And then I do the moisture renewing gel mask everywhere. Wait a moment, add it again. Wait a moment, add it again. And then it's finally like, okay, I've had enough to drink. Thank you. And I can wash it off. I can sleep in it, whatever. And it's just, my skin is so happy the next day.
I love
it really is. I mean, like the way we've been talking about it, I'm like, well, guess what I'm doing when we get off?
I know. I'm like, I guess we're doing some masking tonight, right? I'm all about it. I'm going to take it to I'm going to take the minis to the cabin. Yes.
Oh, there you go. And I was just thinking like if you still have those plastic travel bags that came with the travel size skincare sets, you can make your own travel set for customers, right? The 25 and the 18, and they have their own travel kit to go, and you can even add the minis or don't or whatever. Like,
I love that. You're so brilliant. This is why we hang out, because you're so smart. Okay.
Oh,
so
you just stop it.
Then speaking of smart, we're going to let Nicole talk about how smart Mary Kay is and what they're doing with our boosters. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. So, Clinical Solutions launched last year, and it was a game-changing product with the retinol, the high potency, the results, I mean, all the things. And it was groundbreaking for us because it was our first toe in the water of dermacosmetics. And I feel like now we're here and we're here to party. So they launched boosters, and I called Robin and I was like, really? In this environment, we want to use the word booster? And she was like, well, from a skincare perspective, booster is a targeted solution for a problem. And Mary Kay spends hundreds of thousands of dollars every year, hundreds of thousands of hours, hundreds of thousands of tests, testing all of our items to make sure they have the best ingredients from around the world that are safe, powerful, strong, and amazing for you. So thank God that they do that kind of work. So these boosters are targeted solutions for our problems on our skin. Just to be clear, we cannot solve all the problems, just some of them. So the first one is hyaluronic acid and ceramide. Hyaluronic acid is a buzzword right now in skincare, and it is all about hydration and helping firm and plump your skin. So this is going to be good for anyone, any skin type. So dry or oily. Both of us are enjoying it right now differently. We're both re-retinizing. So we are a little bit drier than normal, and it's 5 degrees outside. So I'm a little bit drier than normal. So this has been my best friend. And they say to start with about 2 to 3 drops in the morning after you wash your face, 2 to 3 drops, let it dry, and then you can go to your serum and moisturizer and move on. Same with the night. And as your skin gets used to it, you can move all the way up to 6 to 8 drops of this hyaluronic acid and ceramide hydrator. The next one is the C plus resveratrol. You might remember that resveratrol word, right? Say it 10 times fast. Let me know how that goes. Is a part of our 3D complex. Okay, so talk about anti-aging, power packed, and then we added supercharged C to it. So we do have the serum C plus E, but this is like next level solution management for your line reduction. So vitamin C, just like it's good for you on the inside, helps you feel better, look better, maybe smell better. On the outside, it's going to help with skin brightness and tone and texture. So this is going to be a game changer. Neither Robin nor I have not been able to use it yet because we're re-retinizing, but both eagerly waiting to try it. We have some friends that have had some great results from it already. I'm selling it like hotcakes. I'm down to 2 each of these, and then I'm out. So Mary Kay better get their life together.
Because we'll talk about this in a second, but there are limitations on how many we can order. Right now, they will lift the limits, but they want to make sure everyone gets a chance to order. So what I want to say really quick is the target for each of them. So for the hydrator, the hyaluronic acid and ceramide hydrator is to target skin that wants to be more plump and more firm. Like your skin itself wants, which I always tell people, what's the difference between a grape and a raisin, right? Like hydration. That is what causes anti-aging. Our skin, the more dry and less hydration it has, the more our skin looks older and is less healthy. So whether you have oily or dry skin, we all need hydration. And honestly, most of the time, us oily folk, we need more of the correct hydration. So I feel like this is going to be such a great product. Even if you have oily skin, people, the target market are really people who want to add something to an already great skincare line. This is probably not a target for somebody who's like, I don't really wash my face, right? Like this is for someone who wants to add a boost of specific target. So the C plus resveratrol is a wrinkle. It targets wrinkles and a line reducer. So for these girls, these are the girls who are complaining about smile lines. You know, you've got the crow's feet, you've got the forehead lines, people that really want to target those things after already being on a great skincare system. So I would say for you guys, any one of you that are on a great Mary Kay skincare line, great addition. Any of your customers or friends or family who are using a Mary Kay skincare line, this is a great thing to share with them and let them know, because y'all, they are phenomenal products. And Nicole's going to talk about some of the pricing, I think, and kind of how that breaks down.
Yeah, so they're $38 each. So they sell as a pair for $76. I've reached out to, I think, probably like 20, 25 people, and I've sold 8 sets.
Awesome.
So, and I literally said something along the lines of, we've got these 2 new next gen dermacosmetic boosters. Think hyaluronic acid and supercharged C line reducer. You don't have to know what everything does in order to sell product. Just so you know, people who want good skincare know what those words mean, or they know that at least that they're important.
Absolutely.
And they want them. Okay. So if you could take us to the next slide, we're going to talk about some limits. Okay. So Mary Kay is launching this. Directors were able to order on the 26th. PCP and Star Consultants are able to order on the 10th. So it's 7 days from now. We have 7 days for you to pre-sell your way to limits. And then everyone else is able to order on the 15th, and everything goes live on our consultant websites on the 16th. So there is 10 each limit for each clinical solution item. So 10 and 10, 10 each of the hand cream minis, 10 each of the masking minis, and then 5 each of the lipsticks. So that is your ordering limits. I will take a picture and post it once, the days come. But I wanted you to think about, with this information that you were given, that I know you're excited about using these things, how can we put this order together? Right? Like, what does that look like? Or what do I need to sell in order to do an active order, or to do a $600 order by the 15th? I mean, can I get excited before the price increase? Amen. Okay. So if you did 2 each of the clinical solutions, so 2 each hydrator, 2 each line reducer, 5 mini masks, 5 hand creams, and 6 sticks, that's a $225 order.
Wow.
That's it. Right? I was doing the math and I was like, do that like yesterday.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. But then a $600 order, because I know all y'all want that slam and bangle and be on target for a star and all the other fabulous things that your director does for you and all the reco. And I mean, who doesn't want $600 in their wallet? I mean, besides everything else.
Amen.
Okay. So 6 hydrators, 6 line reducers, 10 mini masks, 10 hand creams, and 20 lipsticks. That's it. Right? I know.
It's like sold yesterday. Like, gone.
You can do this in 7 days.
Easy.
With the images that Mary Kay has given to us, with the images that we have shared in our Facebook group, if you make the decision, I 100% believe that you too can finish your $600 by the 15th. Before the price increase, before the rest of the month happens, whatever. And it's a short month, y'all. We only got 25 days left.
Yep. Amen.
I hate February.
Also, something I wanted to not forget for you guys, there is a gift with purchase. So if you are going to buy a Skinvigorate brush, if you're looking to restock on your Skinvigorate brush, when you purchase that, you actually get this for free. It's a stand for your brush, and then this is where it holds the actual like massaging head. Yeah, so if you look at this picture, I'll show you guys from the picture. It's at the bottom. You can see it with the brush, and it comes for free when you buy a Skinvigorate brush. So if you don't personally have one, you better get yourself one. And it's fun to have a free gift of a stand. But here's what I want to challenge you all to do is I would love for you guys to comment below what product, number one, you're the most excited about. What is it that you're really excited about? Maybe you're super excited about the lipsticks. Maybe you're like, this skincare booster is amazing. I can't wait to share it with my friends, my family. But I also want to challenge you guys to think about who in your life could you just share that short script that Nicole shared earlier about, like, literally she reached out to 25 people and 8 already said yes. Those are really good numbers. And obviously Nicole has great customers, but just imagine what all the things people are doing right now. People are doing facial peels. They're going to go to dermatologists and spending thousands of dollars to get their skin right. And you know what's so crazy is I've heard this probably 3 or 4 times in the last week. And I know Nicole hears this all the time when you're not around Mary Kay people. They're always like, I'm always so impressed by how great your skin looks in person and on Zoom. And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, when I see someone on Zoom, they look really great. And I meet them in person and I see your skin's a little different. And 2 people said, your skin almost looks better in person than it does on Zoom. And that doesn't even make sense. And I'm like, that's what happens when you use quality product. And we hear it all the time. When you're in the Mary Kay world, everybody's got beautiful skin. You're like, oh God, right. Look at her skin. Look at her skin. And then when you go into the real world, everyone's like, wow, look at your skin. And I tell people it's an investment that I've made, a time investment which is not very much time, but I've invested in good skincare and I've taken good care of my skin for a consistent amount of time, especially for someone who has sensitive skin where I've struggled forever to find good product that works for me. Y'all, it's a simple, easy solution to sell these products. We can't wait to hear your feedback. And if you have more questions, comment on here, reach out to us. We are here to support you however we can.
And I create an image that has the breakdown of each order and how many, so that you can like literally take that and go to work, right? Why not? Why not? And that was just with those orders. That's not thinking about the mascara that you need and the skincare that you need and. So just wanting to give you some perspective that you are closer than you think. And it's not as hard as you think, for sure.
Well, thank you guys. We're so excited about this new product. Get excited about all the images we're going to share. We hope you have a great week and we will talk to you soon.